Television, a simple word that carries a world of meaning. The very word evokes images of laughter, of tears, of suspense, and of joy. It is a medium that has shaped our culture and our lives in ways we often take for granted. We think of flickering screens and families gathered for a night of entertainment. The living room becomes a theater, a place where stories unfold and imaginations soar. We remember news broadcasts that brought world events into our living rooms. Moments of triumph and tragedy, all captured and delivered to us in real time. We recall iconic moments in history unfolding before our eyes. Neil Armstrong's first steps on the moon, the fall of the Berlin Wall, the Olympic Games. These are not just events, they are shared experiences that have united us. Television has been a constant presence in our lives, a powerful medium that informs, entertains, and connects us. It is a window to the world, offering us glimpses of places we may never visit and lives we may never lead. But television as we know it today is a far cry from its humble beginnings. The journey from black and white images to high-definition color broadcasts is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. The story of television is a tale of innovation, of dreams turned into reality, and of a relentless pursuit of technological advancement. It is a story of inventors and visionaries who dared to dream of a world connected by moving images. From mechanical contraptions to sleek flat screens, television has undergone a remarkable transformation over the decades. Each era brought with it new technologies and new ways of storytelling. This video will explore the evolution of television technology, tracing its journey from the early experiments of the 20th century to the sophisticated systems we have today. We will look at the milestones that have defined this medium and the innovations that have driven its progress. We will delve into the key milestones that have shaped this ubiquitous medium, from the first flickering images to the advent of streaming and beyond. Each milestone represents a leap forward, a step closer to the immersive experiences we enjoy today. Join us as we embark on a captivating journey through the history of television, a journey that reflects not only our technological prowess, but also our enduring fascination with the power of the moving image. From the grainy black and white broadcasts of the past to the vibrant high-definition content of today, television continues to be a mirror of our society, a storyteller of our times and a window to the world. The seeds of television were sown in the late 19th century, a time of great scientific exploration. This era was marked by a fervent quest for knowledge and innovation, with scientists and inventors pushing the boundaries of what was possible. The idea of transmitting images over distances was a tantalizing concept that captured the imagination of many brilliant minds. Inventors and engineers around the world were experimenting with ways to transmit images over distances. They were driven by the potential to revolutionize communication, making it possible to see events happening miles away in real time. This period saw a flurry of activity in workshops and laboratories, with each new discovery building on the last. One of the earliest breakthroughs came in 1873, when Willoughby Smith discovered the photoconductivity of selenium. This discovery was a significant milestone as it demonstrated that certain materials could convert light into electrical signals. This principle would become a cornerstone in the development of electronic imaging devices. This discovery paved the way for the development of electronic imaging devices. Scientists and engineers began to explore how they could harness this property to create devices that could capture and transmit images. The journey from this initial discovery to a working television system was long and filled with challenges, but the potential rewards kept the pioneers of this technology motivated. In the early 20th century, two competing television systems emerged: mechanical television and electronic television. Each system had its own set of proponents and unique technological approaches. The mechanical television system was simpler in design, but had significant limitations in terms of image quality and scalability. Mechanical television, pioneered by inventors like Paul Nipkow and John Logie Baird, relied on rotating discs with holes to scan images. These discs would spin rapidly, breaking down images into lines that could be transmitted and then reassembled on the receiving end. While ingenious, this method was mechanically complex and prone to wear and tear. Electronic television, on the other hand, utilized a cathode ray tube, or CRT, to create images electronically. This method offered a more robust and scalable solution as it eliminated the need for moving parts. The CRT could produce clearer and more stable images, making it a more viable option for widespread use. While mechanical television systems had some early success, it was electronic television that ultimately prevailed. The superior image quality and reliability of electronic systems made them the preferred choice for broadcasters and consumers alike. This shift marked a significant turning point in the history of television technology. In 1927, Philo Farnsworth, a young inventor from Utah, successfully transmitted the first electronic television image. Farnsworth's work was groundbreaking as it demonstrated the practical viability of electronic television. His success was the result of years of experimentation and innovation, driven by a vision of a future where television would become a household staple. His system, based on his earlier image dissector invention, marked a pivotal moment in the development of television technology. The image dissector was a device that could convert an image into an electrical signal, which could then be transmitted and reassembled into a visual display. Farnsworth's contributions laid the foundation for the modern television industry, transforming the way we consume information and entertainment. Following World War II, television experienced a surge in popularity. The end of the war marked a significant shift in the American lifestyle. Families were eager to embrace new forms of entertainment and technology, and television quickly became a central part of the post-war household. The allure of visual storytelling, combined with the novelty of owning a television set, made it an irresistible addition to many homes. The technology, refined during the war years, was now ready for the mass market. During the war, significant advancements were made in electronics and communication technologies, which were later adapted for civilian use. Engineers and scientists who had worked on wartime projects now turned their attention to improving television technology, making it more reliable and accessible for the average consumer. This period of innovation laid the groundwork for the television boom that was to follow. In the United States, the Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, established the National Television System Committee, or NTSC standard, in 1941, paving the way for the nationwide rollout of television broadcasting. This standardization was crucial in ensuring that television sets and broadcasts were compatible across the country, allowing for a unified viewing experience. The NTSC standard addressed technical issues such as frame rates and color encoding, which were essential for the consistent quality of television broadcasts. The late 1940s and 1950s are often considered the golden age of television. This era saw an explosion of creativity and innovation in television programming. Families would gather around their television sets in the evenings, making it a focal point of their daily lives. The shared experience of watching television brought people together, creating a sense of community and shared culture. During this period, television programming flourished, with a wide range of genres emerging, including comedies, dramas, variety shows, and news programs. The diversity of content available on television meant that there was something for everyone, from light-hearted entertainment to serious news coverage. This variety helped to cement television's role as a versatile and essential medium for information and entertainment. Iconic shows like I Love Lucy, The Ed Sullivan Show, and The Twilight Zone captivated audiences and helped to solidify television's place in popular culture. These programs not only entertained, but also influenced societal norms and values. The characters and stories from these shows became a part of the cultural fabric, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to be celebrated today. However, the rapid expansion of television broadcasting led to a problem: signal interference. As more and more television stations began to broadcast, the airwaves became crowded, leading to issues with signal clarity and reception. Viewers often found themselves frustrated by poor picture quality and frequent interruptions, which highlighted the need for better regulation and management of the broadcast spectrum. With so many stations vying for airtime, the FCC was forced to implement a freeze on new television licenses in 1948. This freeze was a necessary step to address the growing pains of the rapidly expanding television industry. It allowed the FCC to take a step back and reassess the situation, ensuring that the infrastructure could support the increasing number of broadcasters. This freeze, which lasted until 1952, allowed the FCC to develop a more organized system for allocating television channels. By the end of the freeze, the FCC had implemented a more structured approach to licensing, which helped to reduce signal interference and improve the overall quality of television broadcasts. This period of regulation and reorganization was crucial in setting the stage for the continued growth and success of television as a dominant medium in American culture. The 1960s saw the emergence of cable television, which would eventually transform the television landscape. Initially conceived as a way to improve television reception in rural areas, cable television quickly gained popularity in urban areas as well. Cable providers offered viewers a wider variety of channels than traditional broadcast television, including premium channels with no advertising. The rise of cable television challenged the dominance of the major broadcast networks, ABC, CBS, and NBC. Cable channels began to produce their own original programming, attracting viewers away from the traditional networks. This competition spurred a new era of creativity in television production, with both cable and network channels vying for viewers' attention.